Hello students, welcome to the channel Brain Drain. This video is for class 10th maths part 7 pair of linear equations in two variables. Students, we have done till exercise 3.5 and all the three methods of solving linear equations in two variables, pair of linear equations in two variables. This last exercise is left, but but in this we will not use any other method. Just a difference is that in this exercise 3.6, the equations which equations are given in these equations, the all both the variables in the equations are given in the denominator. Okay, variables in the equations are given in the denominator. So just to convert these equations in the standard form of pair of linear equations, we will use a reducing method, and for solution we will use the same method from all the three which we have done, any one which we have done. Okay, but not any other method. There is no another method of solution of the equation. This is we are using only for converting these equations in standard form of pair of linear equations. Even in some equations we did that if the equation in the equations, if constants are in denominator, so we were taking LCMs and we were converting the equations in the standard form. So how to convert these types of equation in the standard form when variables are in the denominator? If we will take LCM, then also the variables will be in denominator. Okay, so how to convert these types of equation in standard form in which variables are given in denominator? So this little difference is there, rest solution of the equation is same. Okay, so let's start. So for this, from exercise 3.6 question number 1, I have taken second part. There are total 8 parts and I will solve any 3. Rest of the parts you will solve yourself, and if you will get problem in any part of solution, so you can write in comment and I will surely make video for that part also. So let's start for second part. You can see in the second part two equations are given: 2 upon root x plus 3 upon root y equal to 2, 4 upon root x minus 9 upon root y equal to minus 1, and you can see the variables are in denominator in both the equations. So in this we will use which method? First step, that we will let these variables in the form of any other variable. Find, first of all you find out the variable in this. You take first equation. The first equation is 2 upon root x, and you tell me that 2 upon root x can be written as 2 into 1 upon root x. Yes, means 2 is the coefficient of 1 upon root x variable. So in this equation the first variable is 1 upon root x, not x. Fine. And the second variable is 3 into 1 upon root y. It means the second variable is 1 upon root y, not the simple y. Fine. So these constants are the coefficient. We will not do any change in this, only we will do the change in the variables. So how to change? First of all, let we are taking another variable in place of these complicated variables. Okay, so let that 1 upon root x is equal to a. In place of a you can keep any variable, you can let any variable. I am taking a. So let 1 upon root x is equal to a and 1 upon root y is equal to b. Now what we will do, we will change the values of 1 upon root x and 1 upon root y in both the equations. We will keep a and b in place of them. Then these complicated equations will be converted in the simple equations. Clear hai? So let's start. Let's start for the first equation. Only we have let 1 upon root x value, not 2 upon root x value. So 2 will be as it is and 1 upon root x is equal to a. Fine. So this first term will become 2a plus 3 upon root y. It means 3 into 1 upon root y, and 1 upon root y is equal to b. according to this which we have let. So 3b, this will be as 3b equal to 2. Equation is same, just we have changed the value of 1 upon root x and 1 upon root y to convert these equation into simple equations. Again, second, 4 upon root x means 4a, sorry, minus a, and minus 9 upon root y equal to 9b equal to minus 1. Now you can see that these both equations are simple equations, and which two variables are there, a and b. So now first we will solve these two equations for finding the solutions of a and b variables. And how to solve? You have done three methods: substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication. You use which method is easier for you, because it is not written in the question that which method you have to use. So which is more convenient to you, you use that. According to me, elimination method is the best one according to me. Okay, so I will use that. Now in the elimination method, what we have to see, that first we have to convert any one variable into like term in both the equations. So I am taking first variable a. तो how to convert this a term in both the equations into like term? तो हमें उसके लिए LCM लेना पड़ता है. 2 और 4 का LCM क्या होगा? 4. 4. अब ये तो ऑलरेडी 4 है, so no need to do any change in second equation. So how to convert 2 into 4? Just multiply by 2. So you write here that multiply by 2 in equation 1. So we are multiplying by 2 in equation 1. Fine. And this is equation second. So don't forget to multiply in each and every term of that equation. So 2a into 2, 4a, 3b into 2, 6b, 2 into 2, 4. So this is now third equation. Now we will calculate in second and third equation, because first we have changed and the first की इक्वेशन चेंज करके जो बनी है दैट इज द थर्ड वन. सो वी विल कैलकुलेट इन सेकेंड एंड थर्ड, क्योंकि इसी के ही दोनों वेरिएबल सेम है, वो एक वेरिएबल सेम है इन बोथ द इक्वेशंस. फाइन. सो नाउ these same variables you can see in both the equations are positive, so we cannot add the equations, because if we will add, we will not be able to eliminate it, so we have to subtract. So now we will subtract second equation from the third. So I am writing second equation here, 4a minus 9b equal to minus 1. Because we are subtracting the equation, so in subtracting the equation, this is the rule that this equation sign will be changed. This 4a is positive, it will become negative. This is negative, it will become positive. And this is negative, it will also become positive. So now we can eliminate it. Plus minus minus, ये खत्म हो गया. Now we will consider this sign, not this one. So plus plus plus, 9b plus 6b, 15b. This is also plus plus plus, 4 plus 1, 5. So b value is 5 upon 15. It means the b value is 1 upon 3. Clear hai? Now again we have got only one variable value. So how to find out the value of a? Put the value of b in any equation. I am putting in equation 1, जो हमारी equation 1 थी, that is 2a plus 3b equal to 2. So 2a plus 3 into 1 upon 3, the b value is 1 upon 3. ये कट हो गया. So 2a equal to 2. So it will be 2a plus 1 equal to 2. Now we will shift 1 here in subtraction. I am solving it here. So 2a equal to 2 minus 1. 2a equal to 1 and a is equal to 1 upon 2. But these are not the answers. Why? Because the actual equation was in the form of x and y. The variables was x and y. The variables were x and y. So they are asking the values of x and y, not a and b. So let's go there. Which we let that 1 upon root x is equal to a. 1 upon root x is equal to a. This we let. Yes. So a value we know. What is the value of a? 1 upon 2. We have taken out. Fine. Now do the cross multiplication. Root x will be equal to 2 by the cross multiplication. And this root we will shift here. So it will be shifted in square. So x value is coming 4. So you have got the one variable. Now you have got your actual one answer. Now y is left, and 1 upon root y was equal to b, which we have let. Okay, so 1 upon root y is equal to b value was 1 upon 3. Again cross multiply. So y will be equal to 9. This is your second answer. So according to this, we will get the values of the variables which are given in the actual equations. ये जो हमने नए equations बनाई हैं, इस equations के variables are not the answers. These are this is we are using only for getting the actual answers. Okay, so do these types of calculations and find out the values of the given variable in the actual equations. Don't worry, maybe it is not completely clear to you, so we will do another part. It will be more clear to you. Fine. So let's start fourth part. In this fourth part, the equations are 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 equal to 2. And the second equation is 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 equal to 1. So you can see in the both the equations, the variables are in the form of 1 upon x minus 1 and 1 upon y minus 2. So we will let that. So you let that 1 upon x minus 1 will be equal to a, and 1 upon y minus 2 will be equal to b. So start putting the values in place of 1 upon x minus 1 a, and in place of 1 upon y minus 2 only b. So here 5 is also there, so it will be 5a, because 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to a and 5 is the coefficient. So 5a plus this is only 1 upon y minus 2 coefficient, any other constant coefficient is not there. So 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to b equal to 2. So this is our simple first equation. This will be 6a minus 3b equal to 1. This is our simple second equation. Start solving it. Which variable you want to take to eliminate? I am taking b because this is easier. No need to multiply in both the equations, only just we will multiply by 3 in the first one, क्योंकि ये 3b हो जाएगा और ये ऑलरेडी 3b है. सेम ही तो करने हैं हमें, ठीक है. तो अब हम इसमें मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. सो 3 इंटू 5 15a प्लस 3b इक्वल टू 6. थर्ड इक्वेशन. नाउ both are which variables we have converted in same term. That variable, you can see the signs are of that variable are different, plus minus. So we will add the equation. अगर हम subtract करेंगे फिर sign change हो जाएगा, फिर same हो जाएगा, तो उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. So it will be 6a minus 3b equal to 1. We will add the equation. You please write this line that you are subtracting the equations or adding the equations. We are adding the equations. If we are adding the equations, no need to change the sign also. So 15 plus 6 21a कट हो गया और ये आ गया 7. सो ए वैल्यू क्या आ रही है? 1 अपॉन 7 अपॉन 21. इट मीन्स 1 अपॉन 3. तो ए वैल्यू आ गई. नाउ वी विल फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ बी बाय पुटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ ए इन एनी वन इक्वेशन. सो यू राइट, put the value of a in equation 1. So it is 5a. It means 5 into 1 upon 3 plus b equal to 2. So b will be equal to 5 upon 3 है यहाँ पे, प्लस में है माइनस में चला जाएगा. 2 minus 5 upon 3. So 3 into 2 6 minus 5 1. ये हो जाएगा अपना 1 upon 3. ठीक है. तो a वैल्यू इज ऑल्सो 1 upon 3 and b वैल्यू इज ऑल्सो 1 upon 3. But we don't need a and b value. We need the value of x and y. So start putting the value. 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to a. It means 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 3. Cross multiply. So x minus 1 is equal to 3. ठीक है, तो x वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी, ये 1 किस में चला जाएगा, प्लस में, पॉजिटिव में. सो x वैल्यू इज 4. ये है हमारा फर्स्ट आंसर. एंड 1 अपॉन y माइनस 2 इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन 3. b है ना, b वैल्यू भी 1 अपॉन 3 है. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो y माइनस 2 इज ऑल्सो इक्वल टू 3 एंड 2 विल बी शिफ्टेड इन प्लस. सो y वैल्यू इज 5. So what are the answer, that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 5. Clear है? Fine. This is the complete solution. Next, I am taking fifth part. This is also something different. And I told you that I will solve 3 parts. So the third part is this one, fifth one. And rest of the part you will solve yourself. But if you will get any problem, you just write me the comment and I will solve that also. Fine. So let's start. First of all, we will how to convert this into simple equation form. First of all, we will shift this xy in the right hand side. So this equation will be 7x minus 2y equal to 5xy. Okay, and this will be 8x plus 7y equal to 15xy. But you will say then, now ma'am, this is these equations are in the simple form. No, these are not in the simple form. You see here xy. हम इसे अगर एलिमिनेशन मेथड यूज भी करेंगे, देन अगेन वी विल हैव 2 वेरिएबल्स and we will not be able to find the value of any one variable. So first, that what we will do, we will divide this both whole equations by xy. Divide by xy both the equations. So when we will divide this first equation by xy, xy से divide कर रहे हैं तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, x से x कट होगा. So it will be 7 upon y. यहाँ y से y कट होगा, it will be 2 upon x. और यहाँ एक्स वाई से एक्स वाई कट हो जाएगा तो यहाँ आ जाएगा 5. अब ये वाली, ये भी ऐसी हो जाएगी 8 अपॉन वाई प्लस 7 अपॉन एक्स इक्वल टू 15. अब ये हमारी उस इक्वेशन फॉर्म में आई जो अभी तक हम सॉल्व कर रहे थे. यस, नाउ लेट, नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज लेट, देन 1 अपॉन वाई इज इक्वल टू ए दिस एंड 1 अपॉन एक्स इज इक्वल टू बी. ठीक है ना, तो उससे क्या होगा, ये 1 अपॉन वाई क्या है, ए. तो ये हो जाएगी आपकी, यहाँ लिखते हैं 7 अपॉन वाई क्या हो जाएगी 7a माइनस 1 अपॉन एक्स इज इक्वल टू बी. सो इट विल बी 2b इक्वल टू 5 और 8 अपॉन वाई 8a प्लस 7 अपॉन एक्स प्लस 7b इक्वल टू 15. नाउ start using elimination method. Which variable you will do the equal, any one you can choose yourself, but I am choosing the b one इसमें, because if you will take a, then I need to multiply 8 in the whole equation by 7 in this whole second equation. So I am taking these by 7 and by 2. Fine. So 7 into 7 49a minus 2 into 7 14b equal to 35. 8 into 2 16a plus 7 into 2 14b equal to 30. These both variables which are same, you can see both are in different signs, so no need to subtract the equations, add the equations. add में ही कट हो जाएंगे ये. So 9 plus 6 15, this will be 65a and this will also be 65. So a value is 1. Fine. Now put the value of a in equation, any equation. I am putting in first 7a minus 2b equal to 5. So 7 into 1 7 minus 2b equal to 5 minus 2b equal to 5 minus 7 minus 2b equal to minus 2. b value is also 1. Now find out the value of x and y. We let that 1 upon y is equal to a. A value is 1. So y value is also 1. and we let 1 upon x is equal to b value is 1, so x value is also 1, and these both are the actual answers. See the complete solution. Fine, clear hai? So three different types of parts I told you. Okay, so you use that and solve these equations. Now students, let's start question number 2. Form and solve the equations. First form the equations, what problems are there, then solve. And in each and every exercise what I am doing, that I am only forming the equations and I am telling you to solve, because the solving equations again and again I am telling in the according to first question of your each and every exercise. So first open your book, page number 67, exercise 3.6. Open it, pause your video and keep it with you, because I will read the question. When I will read the question, you will look into your book. So I am reading the first question. The first part of second question. Ritu can row downstream. Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours and upstreams in 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and speed of current. So main answer which they are asking, they the same thing we have to let always. So what are they asking? Speed of rowing in still water. So you first write let the speed of rowing in still water is x kilometer per hour. Why I am taking x kilometer per hour unit? Because distance and time you can see are in kilometer and hour. And the second, they are asking speed of the current. So let the speed of current is equal to y kilometer per hour. Fine. So now let's form the equation. We have let the speeds of still water and current. Now we will form the equations according to the given conditions. So first condition, you read the first condition. The first condition is of downstream. The first condition is of downstream. And when will you read it properly? Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometer in 2 hours. So you will say see that what is given, distance is given. Distance is 20 kilometer, time is given 2 hours, and speed which we have let. So which relation we will apply here? We will apply the relation of distance, time and speed. So distance is always equal to time into speed. But now the matter is of speed. Which speed we will take? We have two speeds. So when we have the condition of downstream, always the speed are added of rowing in still water and current. Always the speeds are added of rowing in still water and current. So because the condition in the first condition is of downstream, so we have added the speed. So we will, in place of speed, we will keep here x plus y. Now form the equation. This 2 can come and divide. So it will be 10 equal to x plus y. You can see this is a very simple equation and this is our first equation. Second condition is of upstream. Second condition is of upstream, and in the upstream condition always we subtract the speeds. Always we subtract the speeds of rowing in still water and current. So x minus y, and the formula is same, distance. In this upstream condition the distance is 4 kilometer, time is again 2 hours, and speed is x minus y. 4 again will go and divide, so equation will be 2 equal to x minus y. So these are the two equations in the first part. X minus y equal to 2 and x plus y equal to 10. And the solution of equation, these two equations will be very easy. You just add the equations, you can eliminate y, 2x will be equal to 12 means you use any method and solve these equations. I will form only the equations in the word problems. So now you come to the second one. Okay. Yes, look into your book, read question carefully. Two women and five men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while three women and six men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and one man alone to finish the work. So, which they are asking, we will let that only. So, I am letting let the time taken by one woman to finish whole work equal to x days, and let the time taken by one man to finish whole work is equal to y days. This they are asking, but the condition they have given that two women and five men can together finish the whole work in 4 days. So when we will form the equation, हमें थोड़ा statement को भी इसके according करना पड़ेगा. So let's start. We have let time taken by one woman to finish the whole work in x days. So now we will find out the capacity of one woman, that how much work one woman can do in one day. If one woman can finish the whole work in x days, if one woman can finish the whole work is always one in x days, then work done by one woman in one day will be equal to 1 upon x, because whole work means one work. If she can done in x days, so in one day she can do how much work? 1 upon x work. So work done by one woman in one day, 1 upon x. So work done by same one man in one day will be equal to 1 upon y. हो गया ना क्लियर? ठीक है. तो अब हमारी फर्स्ट कंडीशन में कितनी वेमेन है? 2, और मैन कितने हैं? 5. तो हम यहाँ पे बस मल्टीप्लाई करते जाएंगे. इट विल बी 2 अपॉन एक्स, बिकॉज 2 women and 5 men. So plus 5 upon y, and they are completing the work in 4 days. So 1 upon 4. This is our first equation. And second equation, in the second condition 3 women है, so 3 upon x, and 6 men है, तो 6 upon y, and they are together are finishing in 3 days, so 1 upon 3. This is our second equation. And use reducing method to convert these equation into simple form and then solve it. Okay, now let's do the third part, last part. Ruhi travels 300 kilometers to her home partly by train and partly by bus. There are two vehicles and they are asking the speed of these two vehicles. So you first let the speed of train is equal to x kilometer per hour, and let the speed of bus is equal to y kilometer per hour. Okay, so total distance is 300 kilometer, but in the first condition Ruhi is traveling 60 kilometer by train. So distance upon train speed, because this is just distance traveled by train. So train speed plus रेस्ट डिस्टेंस कितना रह गया? 300 माइनस 60, 240 डिस्टेंस बाय बस. सो डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड, तो ये भी टाइम हुआ डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड, और ये भी टाइम हो गया डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड. ये टाइम टेकन बाय ट्रेन एंड टाइम टेकन बाय बस, बट टोटल टाइम इज 4 hours. So this is the first equation. And the second equation, same according to the condition. In the second condition, she is traveling 100 kilometer by train, so 100 upon x, and rest means 200 by bus, so 200 upon y, and the total time she is taking 10 minutes longer. It means 4 plus 10 upon 60. कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा ना मिनट को भी आवर्स में, तभी तो हम ऐड करेंगे. So when you will solve it, it will be equal to 25 upon 6. So this is your second equation, 100 upon 6 plus 200 upon y equal to 20 upon 6. 25 upon 6. So these are the two equations. Solve these two equations also using the reducing one, which we have done in the first question of this exercise. So we have formed all the three equations of all the three parts. Solve these three parts also and complete this exercise, complete this chapter. Any query, write in comment, I will solve that also. Thank you.